Very nice. Of course, you could meet the man himself, along with if you go to Eggaholic. I'm sure Tims would entertain you for sure.
Oh, hold on, John. Bottom lane, FBZ is going to be very careful here. Ward's going to get vision perfectly of the DK, but can they lock him down? Gush is going to be there, but do they actually have the lockdown? It seems like they do, right by the tier 1 tower. Mel's going to claim first blood, and that's the best start you could have asked for here for FNATIC. So duration, not really that long. They'll be left to their own devices once again.
Yeah, and that does, you know, it's that rotation we're looking for. Both teams do commit the supports. Yopaj still manages to grab his water rune, but movement out from Tims. It's not the worst in the world.
Jabs ends up finding a solo pick off there on Jackie, but Skem gonna try and return the favor. Still DJ is there with the shackles, and Skem, he can't get the job done.
Yeah, he's finding a lot of farm in his tide. Already has a bracer up, has the orb corrosion up as well. So it can be tricky to full commit onto the tide, but Jabs has stayed around a bit here.
Oh, Bushwhack's gonna lock him down. Jabs, he'll get punished. As DJ now may also suffer the same consequences as Jackie, coming right back into a double kill, it seems like, as DJ, well, it's not a double kill, but nevertheless, 2 kills to go the way of Boom Esports top lane. Terrible news for FNATIC. Well, Amel, he is still gonna smoke up with Genuel. See what they can find down at this bot lane. Again, with the Javelin, you've got plenty of magic damage. DJ, though, mid lane in the meantime, is in big trouble as Yopaj is going to be there with the Rolling Thunder, but doesn't quite connect the Inkswell. It just won't matter, though. He's got a very easy kill on his hands there on the Pangolier.
Boom had a really good ward to spot that smoke, so they get to bring FBZ elsewhere, dodge the gank, get some pressure onto the tower. Jabs does come in, though. He does have Ravage with Soul Ring.
Gonna pop that Soul Ring though as FBZ looking to back off, does commit the Dragon Tail. Jab silenced up, still needs to get that Ravage off. Shackles, it's not gonna land. You've gotta pop the ulti if you want the kill, and FBZ, he's still gonna walk away. Oh boy. Yopaj though, a nice Shackles out, but the Shaman is gonna get bushwhacked up here by Skem. Nobody gonna die here from Boom Esports. It's FNATIC a little bit too patient, I think, on the Ravage. Eventually do end up popping it, but do you have the follow-up? The Shackles, they won't land, but they do have the power shot. Mel able to get the damage off in the end. They got themselves an even better target than FBZ. As Boom kind of forget that Shadow Shaman is completely busted right now. Who needs Ursa when you've got Shadow Shaman? But the problem is, you know, Jabs is going to be there with that massive Ravage. There's no BKBs up yet. Could be a very scary fight for Boom to try and force. The tier 1 tower is going to drop, but they'll jump in. Onto Armel they go. Keep in mind, he still has the Aegis up. So he has a secondary line for them to fight with. FNATIC, they'll move in with Jabs. He'll frontline for the team. And Boom Esports, they want none of it.
Jungle very nicely here. Raven hasn't really crossed the river for the top jungle yet. And that is going to slow down that usage just a bit. You know, still maintain that good lead for Jackie. Not a massive amount, but they are eyeing something here.
Yeah, bot lane, Jackie, he's found Genuel. Very easy now for Jackie to get involved and get these kills going. He's got that blink on the Ursa. In fact, they might go for more up north. FBZ, he's been targeted on. That's a great Shackles Armel. Locking onto 2 as there's your Ravage out. They might even find Skem on the Hoodwink. But do they want to find Boom? They are grouping up. Yopaj is there. So is Jackie. Rolling Thunder's going to get off with the stone. Is out, so the Pango just could not keep rolling. Instead, they'll find Jabs. That's a great kill anyway. Jabs is going to drop. Skem is somehow still alive. And Boom, they just want to keep going for more. So Jackie, he'll blink in with the Inkswell. Raven, he tries to Manta dodge, but it's not going to be there. They'll lose the Medusa as Yopaj. He'll keep going. Mel still just trying to get the Pango down. Does almost find him, but not quite. Yopaj, he won't be able to juke at the end, but it won't matter because he's going to give his life away for the opposing mid. They'll find the Wind Ranger. A terrible team fight for FNATIC, and Boom, they completely wiped them. But instead, they're going to go for the Roshan. They understand how powerful their team fight is. The thing is, Boom Esports, they seem to know it's happening. Jackie, he's going to run right past. In fact, they don't know. They don't know Roshan's happening yet. The smoke's not going to break. They weren't within range. Oh, are they going to check?
Oh, Yopaj.
Oh, he might check Yopaj. He's going to move in right now, but it's too late. Ravage is out. Jabs with the perfect initiation. They'll get Yopaj down immediately. But Armel, he's in big trouble to boot on this Wind Ranger. Still alive. Overgrowth is there, but it's not going to be enough. They'll get the Aegis down, but can they find the secondary? It doesn't seem like it. Not without the Rolling Thunder. They'll have to back off. FBZ going to cop the Shackles, but he's fine with the Inkswell. It's in the backside, though. Skem is going to get caught. they'll find the Hoodwink instead. And so FNATIC somehow end up getting away with that Roshan.
They could try to use a smoke down the line. Roche still about 40 seconds away until we see that timer.
Oh, FBZ. Walk right past, but Armel, he's right there with the lockdown. That's a big pick off for FNATIC. No buyback available for 50 on FBZ, as it's a double ags up here for Jackie and Tim. So now you've got the enrage while you're disabled. And why the hell not, right? Just enrage when I'm stunned. Sounds good to me. FBZ, he's going to make a jump in. The Treant is going to get caught out. They'll find Genuel. Not a bad start here for Boom. Roshan will now spawn up.
So they will smoke up though, knowing that they need to hunt more. There's still a threat of Ravage into Roche, but they'll make steps up. Have to walk through high ground if they want to find a kill though.
Jab's gonna block the way. BKB popped immediately in a quick blink out, but Jackie, he's still gonna go for a bit of a chase here onto Jabs, and he's got plenty of damage here for the Tidehunter, but the Ravage is gonna fly out. Stonegaze is there, and they've got Jackie down. Oh, Boom Esports, they've gone too far. FNATIC, they will punish heavily. There's FBZ, he's still trying to run, but he's gonna drop. Genuel looking for a bit more, does land the overgrowth onto Tim so they can at least find the Grimstroke. FNATIC just so conservative, but it ends up paying off for them.
They've got very reliable stuns, very wide AoE, and it's just easy for them to turn. For Boom, they have to force that angle. The Tide, you have to try to leave the Dusa last, but with the items Raven has, leaving him for last just gives him so many chances to just get all that damage off in these prolonged fights.
Boy, that is a very aggressive TP, Mr. Yopaj. He's gonna get petrified there for a moment. Raven wants to keep going. Japoy, he's got the Rolling Thunder now. Still buying a lot of time for his team to make their way over as Jabs is gonna drop immediately to Jackie. They've got the Tidehunter down, and now they've got Raven controlled up. Can they actually find the Medusa, though? He's still got the Aegis, but they might find the first life. As Tim's, he's going to drop. Jackie still trying to man-fight, but he's just stuck up right now. Raven still surviving, not losing the Aegis. Maybe eventually they find it as Jabs. He bought back with the Ravage out. FBZ's going to go down, and now Japoy, he started the team fight, and he's going to end the team fight by just dying. FNATIC, way too clean in this game number one, as they can just go high ground, and Boom, they've got no buybacks available.
You can see how hard these fights are. They managed to get that death on Jabs, they focused in on the Dusa, they didn't have sustain on Jackie. Bit of a shove down bot, smoke on smoke now here as well.
Smoke on smoke situation. FNATIC, they're gonna wrap around, it seems like, perhaps the long way through the triangle. No, they're gonna hang around bot lane instead. Boom. Oh, Yopaj, he can't afford to die. Ravage, no, he jukes it. Oh, Yopaj, he's juked it out completely as Jabs. He's going to try to run, but how do you react that quickly? Still, Jackie in big trouble now as the Medusa's going to move in. Raven, he'd love the Ursa and Armel. With the focus fire, just getting so many arrows into the Ursa as Yopaj, he's going to move in with the Rolling Thunder, but the Overgrowth's got him. He's going to cancel it off, keep trying to fight back, but FNATIC, they aren't flinching. They'll just keep going for the team fight. Still FNATIC, they're trying. They are dropping a little bit lower. FBZ now tanking up, just trying to TP away, might just make it, and does. But in the meantime, Armel, he's got Tim's down. Yopaj, he's going to run the old-fashioned way. And he'll do so towards the south, but DJ is not going to make it. Oh, boy.
No, they have so much more control. And we saw Jackie, he tried to chase down Jabs. He can't slow him down when the BKB's up. He doesn't have his own defusal for inhibit. So he's just outrun. I mean, he runs in, gets Stone Gaze up, gets trapped.
That's a big bushwhack. Big bushwhack, another bushwhack. Scam just holding them down so long. They do find DJ, but can they deal with Raven? He's the big problem. He's the raid boss right now, as he'll just go right in the middle. Look at this man. He is afraid of nothing. Or maybe he is. He's out of mana. Raven, you've got to be careful. Have you gone too far? Did you get too confident? It doesn't seem like it yet, but Japoy just controlling him up, getting him down. Can they hold him down long enough? Japoy's still trying, but he's surrounded by the side of FNATIC. He's going to drop. Without Jackie up, they just don't have the damage. And FNATIC once again successfully going to move high ground. So they're going to wrap around immediately. Try to make sure it is contested if it is alive. In the meantime, FNATIC, they'll group up on the triangle on the high ground. Could be a terrible fight for Boom if they move their way up, but it seems like they're going to decide to. Jackie, they move in. Ravage is out. Jabs, he's landed only on TFBZ as Raven is still dropping. Stonegaze is out. Japoy, he'll move through, but the BKB, it was there in time. Raven, he's still alive. The Petrify now, the Rolling Thunder. It just can't get there, and Jackie, he's going to drop on the Ursa. They just can't control Raven. The Japoy's just going to run, but he can't do it. Oh, they throw everything at Raven, but the man just won't die.
I mean, you got the good angle again. You've got Medusa, you've got Overgrowth, you've got Ravage. You to an extent to Shaman with wards. And Boom just doesn't have that same kind of effect in these team fights. It's all so reliant on Skem to land a big Bushwhack. Even then, that's just not the same as a big Ravager Overgrowth.
Oh boy, they've got Yopaj on the Pango. He can't afford to die right now. He's going to get the Rolling Thunder off. In fact, never mind. He'll hold out for now. FBZ and Jackie, they're going to buy back. On the Ursa, they'll move in. They are going to find DJ on the Shaman, but DJ, he's got a BKB of his own now. He can try to turn around. He wants the Ursa. They won't find him yet. Jackie still rushing forward. Even the Sharpshooter not going to land on DJ. His Armel's going to move back in with the Shackles, but it won't quite latch on. FNATIC, they are completely just outplaying Boom Esports here in this game one.
Aegis to protect Raven. Ags up, great downline for anyone as well.
They can't make it in time, John. No Rolling Thunder up on Japoy. It just makes it so hard to initiate. FBZ's the only one that has buyback on Boom. So you've got the Dragonite for a second life, but that's about it. They're going to hide in the tree line and try to get a surprise initiation, but who are they going to find? FNATIC, they're just going to move in. Jabs already out. DJ, who's he got? Ravage is massive. Jabs with a great initiation as Jackie. He's going to pop the enrage, but it may not matter. Raven's right behind him on the Medusa. They've got him down. Oh, Boom. They are just getting wiped here as they are still trying to catch Armel, but he's just running in circles around them. Another Ravage out from Jabs, connecting onto perfect gush from the Tidehunter. They'll call the GG. FNATIC take game number one. Boom Esports. Well, they've got to rethink things for game two here, John. It was a great start, but FNATIC just outplayed them from mid to late.
Yeah, they play really well in FNATIC. They understood their win condition.
I've got to do it. There's no chance in hell FNATIC lose this game. I mean, they've got it 100% in the bag here against Boom Esports. There's absolutely zero way FNATIC could lose this and force to a game number 3. Very, very difficult though. Armel just not leaving them alone to have their way with that tier 1 mid tower. And now the Dream Coil does snap. Shards are out to block the way. Japoy, he's going to be all right. Skem, I can't say the same for him though. The chase is still going. Jabs just so tanky on that Timbersaw, wants to keep it up. Bushwhack is going to be there. He's still moving in, but it does seem like he's going to pay for it. Going a little bit too far onto the hoodwink. Jabs will go down, and that was actually first blood going the way of FBZ. Is now DJ also going to get caught out. Media having a drop. DJ, he'll be the secondary to die here, and well, it does seem like Boom, they'll have a bit of time to try and take down this tier 1 mid. Jabs, top lane, was dropping low. Jackie will get the enrage in time, and seems like he's going to be okay. Jabs, he may go for a chase with those Mac chains up. Chakram is there. DJ has the Serpent Wards. It gets a great block off, and Armel, he's going to join in, but FBZ, he saves the day for now. Jackie, he gets out of the ward block. Can they take him down? It does seem like they will, but Jackie is still running as Armel. He's going to try with the orb, but it will not land. The Ursa's fine, and now Armel's the one in danger.
Oh.
He's going to try and get away, but he'll be stunned up by FBZ. Orb will be there, but they've got the damage. Oh, FNATIC, they missed out on so much. And the wards were dropped, John. Something that I think they were lacking quite a lot in game number 1. This time, obviously, mistakes have been rectified as Jackie will now have the Aegis up. You want to be as aggressive as possible now with this Ursa. FNATIC, they are grouped up around Raven. They almost kind of sense that Boom is coming, and that they are, as the Breaker's already going to be there on the Dusa. Already mana getting low. Raven, got to be careful. Snowball will be there in Yopaj. He will initiate onto the Dusa, and it seems like they'll leave Raven die. Then Januel going down to Jackie. FNATIC. Oh, they've even caught Jabs in the mid lane. Jabs will get stunned up by FBZ. Do they have enough control for the Timber? Tims, he does have Snowball back up and available, so he'll commit it straight away. Jab's going to go for the TP, but no. They have the vision on the high ground. And that'll be the life of Jabs. 0-9 now. 5k advantage to Boom Esports, and they're not done yet, John. Another 3-man smoke.
Just running and gunning with FBZ in tow as well. Blink up on Yopaj. They've got that instant stun to pin down even something like the Puck if they get their angles right. And Raven, oh no.
Raven, he's not safe. It's not like game 1, Raven. The triangle is not secure in FBZ. Drops the hammer. They'll take the Ancients away. And boom. I mean, it's something about game 1, John. They just don't like game 1. Some more objectives to go down now. I mean, last game we talked about the tree and protector from Januel doing so much work, healing up all those towers, and it doesn't seem like Boom are going to let that happen again. And you've got the OD Meteor Hammer, you've got a Dragon Knight, you're just not going to allow it as mid lane. Who have they jumped? They've got Armel on the Puck, he's going to go down. Skem setting up there with Japoyan. That's a massive one, as even top lane, they'll drop the wards to try and get the tier 2 and force them back. The Tims, he wants the kills. Shards out, not going to catch anyone. Tims, he'll get the snowball with the vision. From that observer ward, they know Genuel's around somewhere, but they cannot stop him from running. Not quite yet. In fact, never mind. Tims finds him with the shards out. That's going to be another to go the way of Boom as FNATIC. They are yet to pick up their first kill this game, number 2.
At almost 20 minutes. This is madness for me. They saw game 1. They're like, all right, that was weird. They come in game 2 and they look insanely strong. FNATIC not finding the openings the same way they did in game 1. Again, they don't have triangle control. They don't have the splash from
Marmel's going to be careful. Instead, they'll move in onto Jabs. Shackles will help out a little bit. In fact, there's your overgrowth now. They might be able to clean up FNATIC. They're moving in, and Japoy and Tims are gone. Boom, they've got a back, but a grade 3-man dream call. Armel, he's caught absolutely everyone. Oh, it's a perfect counter initiation here from FNATIC, as they'll completely wipe Boom Esports. It went from 0 to 13 to 5 to 13 there, John.
FNATIC, and they've still got a lot of room to grow. On their Puck, on their Dusa, even on their Timbersaw, there's still a lot of items Jabs can go for to have that impact. And
here we go again.
At the very least, Mike, it's not a Mike LaPhoenix issue. Otherwise, they'd be asking who has the issue.
In they jump. Armel gonna try and go onto the Ursa. Jackie, he's gonna need some help. He does not have an Aegis right now. He'll run towards the south, but the Dream Coil is gonna lock him down. Jackie, still very tanky in his own right, is gonna keep running. Another Astral from FBZ to buy a bit of time, and now the Bushwhack out from Scam. Still, they're not gonna land the Puck with the Sharpshooter, but they've got Jackie out of there. Instead, Tim's gonna be the one to drop as Jabs will also go down, thanks to FBZ. And in the end, it won't be the worst trade in the world for Boom Esports. It's already too late. Boom will take it. Jackie will happily accept his gifts.
Because that's a really tiltable shard on the Astral Imprisonment, but not going to be happening, as Boom will go for the smoke play. Again, collapsing towards mid. They don't have forward vision on the triangle, but they do have backline vision on the triangle. Could try to sneak
Jabs. He could be the first target. Yopaj not going to find the stun yet, but eventually does get it off as Jackie will move in. There's a nice pushback from Scam, but it's not going to be quite enough. Jackie needs to find another target. Instead, Armel in the backside with a very nice Dream Core. Going to catch 2, but who are they aiming? They'll try onto Scam on the Hoodwink, and they'll find 1. Not a bad team fight for FNATIC so far. Armel looking for a bit more, but is going to get stunned up here from Yopaj. Jackie will try to move back in. FBZ gonna go for the Astral Meteor Hammer combination onto Jabs, but he's fine, and now the overgrowth comes out. Genuel, he's gonna hold everyone down. They've lost the Aegis on Jackie. They might even lose FBZ. He's trying to back off on the OD. They'll try to keep him alive, but they're gonna forget about the Ursa. Jackie just held down in the Roshan pit, and FNATIC once again able to find a team fight that works in their favor as Raven gets the tips. They might even go for a smoke very, very soon, as they've got one on DJ and they do pop it. The rare occurrence that FNATIC actually goes for their own initiation here is it's usually Boom trying to get it going. Mid lane, they might even run right into FBZ. There's DJ, he does jump in with a Hex out. Japoy gonna try and help though. Onto the Shaman, they might take him though. No, DJ's out of there. FBZ's down. In fact, Scam, he got him with the Sharpshooter. The Shaman is gone, but Yopaj, he's in massive, massive danger as they'll just keep going onto the Dragon Knight. Meanwhile, Jackie will try and chase down Raven. It's a one-on-one scenario as Raven, he doesn't want to borrow it, but here comes the team. Here comes the cavalry as Jackie is still trying. A great bushwhack, but Raven is still running. They do get the Earth Charge off. Is that going to be enough? Raven is still outrunning Jackie. They can't catch him. He'll heal up. Jackie, it's him against the world. It's not looking good as high fives all around. Oh, it's a full team wipe once again for FNATIC. and Raven walks out scot-free.
Whether or not he has the time to farm to that point is a different question.
They're going to try something a little bit different here, John. Boom, they're going to smoke up from the bot lane and try to wrap around from the backside. A different position. Armel, he's a big target if they can find it, but Jabs already breaks the smoke. Still, Yopaj, he's in. He's got the puck, but they don't get the bushwhack. They don't have the lockdown for the puck as now Yopaj, he's too far forward. They'll save for now. Jackie's already in with the BKB out. He's just trying to chase down DJ. He might just have him on the Shaman, but he's been slowed up by this eye of Skadi. He still can't get him. In fact, now maybe he can, but he needs some help. The Ursa needs some help. He does not have a secondary life. He'll get to the low ground, but it may not matter. He's been left alone. All for the sake of this Shaman. As Armel, he's going to find another. Onto the OD. They just can't help. Or can they? FBZ. He'll just blink out his own way. But can they save this tier 3 tower? They're going to try. Yopaj, he's going to jump in with his own BKB now. But he's got no damage. In fact, he's got no mana at the moment. He's trying to run, but it's just so slowed up by this eye of Skadi. He is a range hero at the moment after all, John. Astral will save, but it's only for so long as Yopaj, well, Sanity's going to be there. DJ does drop. They'll try once again. Jackie's brought back into the team fight. Tims is down now. Jackie, who are we going to aim? He'll try for Raven, but he can't afford to die on this Ursa at the moment. No. He needs to back off, and he will. Tims, he will buy back to boot, but it's just so messy. It's just so messy. As they get Armel down, they've got Raven locked in. Raven can't TP away at the moment. Maybe Boom will be able to punish as Jackie actually pops his PKB just in case they need it.
It's a messy defense. It cost them so many buybacks and Boom. What? FNATIC? I mean...
What? Is it for Roshan?
Maybe you're shooting that Roche. There's Overgrowth to pierce through the BKB anyway. There's the... even the Nature's... what's that? The... not the Living Arm. Nature's Grasp is also annoying. The slows. Skadi. All too much for Jack to really sustain by himself. And the rest of FNATIC are coming in for this Roche.
Yeah, but are they going to buy back on Raven? That's the question I have. Jabs, he's already in with the BKB. Jackie already so down low, might just go down. Jabs, he'll get it done himself. FBZ, he's going to save the day just barely. But can he actually save this Ursa? They are trying. Jackie, he is not going to be saved. He does go down, and now FNATIC, they might just clean up. Boom Esports, they went for the Roshan, but they are going to be punished very heavily. This DJ actually just kind of blocking at them right now, John and the Shaman. And they'll move in onto the Roshan themselves now.
Really saving him with these fights, so he's also a bit of a sitting duck. And now FNATIC take that Roche, they've got a refresh up.
The top rack's just being taken by DJ solo with the Serpent Wards. He can just do that alone, no problem. They'll go for a twofer. Your only option is to let them take these and just wait for Jackie to respawn up. Skem, he's trying to delay things, but Jackie, or rather Jabs, is going to be right behind. FBZ, going to go for the Astral Meteor Hammer. Jabs, how far do you want to go for this, sir? He'll pop his BKB. He really wants the Hoodwink kill. Skem is still going to survive, and now Jabs, he could be punished for going so far. They get the Sharpshooter off. Snowball will be there, and they do get him. Still 2 Raxes to go down. Moving in onto the melee barracks. Boom. They've got to find a way to initiate. Seems like it's all up to FBZ, but Armel taking warning shots, trying to force some BKBs out early. Not going to fly out yet. Raven, he'll get stunned up. Skem, it's going to be fine to scurry away here from Jabs. Rax still under siege as Yopaj will get stunned up, or rather hexed up once again. Still Jackie is going to move in, and Raven is already out of mana, but he's still just kind of manning up. He gets the melee barracks. Aegis is expiring in 15 seconds, so they are being very patient here, Boom. Boom already looking for a sneak attack, will wrap around, but where are they headed? They've got to go through their own triangle, surely. They will. FNATIC still very patient, not dropping the wards yet. They need DJ down first. That's why Boom are trying to sneak in from the backside. FNATIC now know exactly what's going on. Look at the way they position. DJ automatically onto the high ground, not allowing them to move in and trying to snipe them as Jackie is forced to try and go after the Deucer. Tims, he will find the Shaman. DJ, he's been controlled up. Still alive though. Should finally die and does. That's 1 down. Can you find any more though? Raven, he's the big problem. Jackie already forced to retreat and try to get a reset going, which he will with the Satanic, but they are going to lose Yopaj. And he has no buyback for another 50 seconds. Mega creeps are up. FNATIC, they even found Skem. And this could just be it. They might try one more time here for Boom. Again, 35 seconds for buyback to be back up here for this Dragon Knight. But they've got to try a bit faster than that. Armel almost kind of inviting them to. Jabs, hands up, gets a high five from the tier 4 tower. Boom still not jumping in, still trying to be patient. They've got 15 seconds for Japoi to be back in this, but it's not too long. It's too long in the end, it seems. As Jabs is going to get jumped. Jackie, Raven, they're going to try and move in onto the Deucer, but the shackles are there. DJ, he'll hold Jackie down. Raven, he'll get right to work. They just can't control this Medusa whatsoever. Jackie's going to go down. He has buyback available. They'll try one last time at the Ancient. It's completely exposed. FNATIC looking for the #1 spot. Might just have it in their grasp as they'll focus down the Ancient. Still Raven trying to go after Yopaj, but decides better of it. Goes right for the jugular with the BKB out. There's no way to stop it. GG's been called, and FNATIC, they will be your #1 team for SEA for Tour 2 of the DPC. And Boom Esports, I think everyone kind of expected them to be able to come in and contest FNATIC for that #1 spot, John, but FNATIC, they were just too good tonight.